push to fight discrimination now on thin ice. A move by city council members pushes back a vote on anti-discrimination laws in Roeland Park. Jenna Hanchard is live there to tell us what this means for residents.
Right now, gay, lesbian, and transgender residents here in Roeland Park could be denied services, or they could be fired from any of these businesses here in Roeland Park just because of their sexual orientation. But tonight, there's a growing fear that protecting those in the LGBT community may infringe upon the freedoms of other residents.
There's always someone that the country seems to be a little bit intolerant of, and right now sexual orientation and gender identity seems to be the top issue that we're trying to reduce the intolerance of.
For the last few months, Roeland Park City Councilwoman Jennifer Gunby has been fighting for an ordinance to protect gay, lesbian, and transgender residents in the city.
You can be fired for doing a great job merely because of your sexual orientation.
But recently, this ordinance has received some resistance. Council members had some concerns and pushed back a vote on the ordinance for the third time.
Religious liberty is a very strong part of this country, and it should be respected.
And without notifying the full council or the public, several council members invited a special guest who challenged the ordinance.
We have a loving, diverse community, but people ought to, and they do have the constitutional right to be free from government coercion in this regard.
Dale Schoengert is an attorney for Alliance Defending Freedom, a prominent Christian group of lawyers who advocate for religious freedom and the so-called protection of marriage.
So to bring in an outside lawyer who represents a very intolerant organization to give legal advice to the council just was not an appropriate action.
But this legal advice has made council members question the strength of the ordinance, and it's brought a controversial conversation to the forefront of this community.
Religious freedom is not the right to deny service to someone you don't agree with. Religious freedom is not the right to discriminate against others who weren't born exactly the way you were born.
Right now, the council is expected to vote on this ordinance in June. Reporting live in Roeland Park, Jenna Hanchard, 41 Action News.